This is Bimble. He lives in Stiltsville. Everyone here helps to produce wool. Wool blended with fairy tales, which is sent out to every corner of the world. One day, Bimble acquires a bucket, a magic bucket, which will give him anything he wishes for. This is the guardian of the bucket, Teeny Weeny. Soon others are after it. Dolly Clackhanger for one. Dolly would dearly love to be the village witch, but she's been thrown out of the village because of the noise and mess caused by her experiments. The small one is her assistant, Sploot. Queen Kak, the lazy, greedy ruler of the country, also wishes to possess the bucket and sends her servants, Bilge and Oiler, to steal it. Birds are singing and the sun is shining upon the pretty little village of Stiltsville where Bimble lives. But the inhabitants are worried and upset, and the mayor has called a meeting in the town square.
Fellow villagers, our job in Stiltsville is to produce wool inlaid with fairy tales so that the world may have a constant and reliable source of such tales. Is it not?
That's right. Yeah.
And anything which threatens the production of our wool must be stopped.
He's right there.
Dolly Clackhanger is such a threat, my friends. Her experiments and explosions are polluting our streams and rivers, destroying the trees and grass, and their effects are coming ever nearer to Stiltsville. Imagine what will happen when there is no more grass for our sheep.
Someone ought to do something.
Disgraceful.
I therefore propose to lead a delegation to Miss Clackhanger's house and try to make her see reason. Who will volunteer to come with me? Come along. How about you, Mr. Blodge?
Early shift, Mayor. Sorry, should have been at work 10 minutes ago, in fact.
I see. Very well. I shall go on my own.
Far away, well, fairly far away, too far to walk anyway, in Sleaze City, Mudge, now officially an alchemist, works on in his laboratory beneath Queen Kak's palace, trying to make gold.
Why have you brought me no reports from my two spies for the last week, Mudge?
Bilge and Oiler, Your Majesty. Well, actually, I've been so busy that I...
These duties must be done, Mudge. You will have to work harder.
But Your Majesty...
Work all night. I don't care. Now go and get those reports.
Yesterday, Bimble and Teeny Weeny found a new place to leave the bucket overnight. Somewhere safe and quiet, where Teeny Weeny can get a good night's sleep.
Morning.
Morning. Did you sleep well?
Yes, thanks. I think this will be a really good place.
Good. I'll get on with my first wish for today then, shall I?
Bimble, do you know why you're allowed to keep this bucket?
Yes, because I saved the old man. He was stuck in the swamp and I...
He brought the bucket for you, Bimble. You were chosen.
Chosen?
Somebody has to protect the village and the fairy tales.
What?
If Dolly Clackhanger gets any more powerful, she'll destroy the village. There'll be no more wool produced and fairy tales will be gone forever.
And I'm supposed to use the bucket to protect the fairy tales?
Exactly.
Gosh, me. Chosen.
I must say I can't think why.
The mayor was going up to see Dolly Clackhanger this morning to complain. I could take the bucket and go and help him, couldn't I?
Well, come on then.
What do you want then, Your Majesty?
I should like a word with Miss Clackhanger, if you please.
Well, if you please, she's busy.
Very busy.
I am the mayor of Stiltsville, and I demand to see Dolly Clackhanger.
What about?
That's none of your business.
It
Now,
might be. It might.
No, Spoot! Not that one! Can't you understand the simplest instruction?
Sorry, Dolly.
excuse me, madam.
We told him you was busy, Dolly, but he wouldn't listen.
Like to have a word with you, he said.
What do you want?
On behalf of the wool producers of Stiltsville, I have come to ask you to...
Ask? You throw me out of your village and then you dare come here asking favours?
It really is very urgent that you...
Invite me to become your official village witch, and I might consider any request you may have. Until then, you can push off.
Certainly not. And how dare you...
Bilge, Oiler, see this person off my property.
Off you go then, your mare shit.
And if I see you or any one of your half-witted minions at Chateau Clackhanger again, you'll be feeling the sharp end of one of my spells.
So there.
But the sheep, the wool, what about the fairy tales?
I'll destroy them when I destroy you and your nasty little village.
You tell him, Dolly.
Repair this, you two.
Morning, Mr. Mayor.
Morning, Bimble.
I've come to... I don't think he really wanted my help.
Never mind. Let's have a thinking session. There must be some way to get rid of Dolly.
What are you two doing lounging around? I hope you haven't forgotten that I'm still waiting for that bucket. And while you're about it, you can check on what that oaf of a mayor is planning to do next. I don't trust him.
I've got it! Oh, perhaps not. I think we should go back to the wood, Bimble. Being so near Dolly Clackhanger's makes me feel all funny.
Do we have to? I'm tired.
Well, wish for a vehicle then.
Oh, yes.
Who's he talking to?
I dunno. Must be the bucket. Watch.
I wish for a vehicle. Oh, a bike.
That's how it works.
You just hold the bucket and say, I wish. Fantastic. Come on, let's follow him.
What for?
To find out where he's going.
I'm exhausted.
Nonsense. The exercise will do you good.
Oh,
What's the matter?
this letter. I was supposed to post it, and I haven't.
We'll go and post it now then.
I'll take the bike.
Don't be long. We're supposed to be making a plan.
I'll be really, really quick. Bye!
Got it.
Come on, where are they? They never hear when they want it, never. Bilge and Oiler are coming, Dolly! Bilge and Oiler are coming!
Yes?
Bilge and Oiler are coming. I've come for your reports, and... There it is, Doll.
All yours.
What?
It's the bucket, Dolly, and me and Bilge knows how to use it. You just hold the handle and say, I wish, and it'll give you anything you want.
Oh, really?
Honest, doll. We just see that Bimble person doing it.
Very well, then. We shall see. I wish for all the power in the world.
How silly. You can't wish for power.
Power! Power! I said I wish for power! Oh, this thing is useless. Useless!
Oh! No, really, Dolly, it does work. Watch. This is what that Bimble did. Then he said, I wish for a vehicle. Hey, I reckon this would be really easy to drive.
Stop it! Stop it at once! I'm older, you two! I can't!
Try that there. Sorry. This whole thing is getting beyond a joke. I have to report that Dolly Clackhanger now has the bucket. Bilge and Oiler just ignore me when I try to speak to them. They have in fact actually run me over with a lorry. My clothes are ruined, and I am quite possibly seriously injured.
Dolly Clackhanger has the bucket, has she?
And she can make things come out of it too.
Can she indeed? Then perhaps she can make money come out of it.
I'm sure I really don't know, Your Majesty, but this suit, Your Majesty, is ruined. It has...
Bring Dolly Clackhanger and her bucket here immediately, Mudge.
But how, Your Majesty?
I have no idea. No doubt you will think of something.
Teeny weeny! Teeny weeny! Who on earth would want to steal a dirty old bucket? Dolly Clackhanger. She's the only person who knows about it. Hang on, teeny weeny! I'm coming!
So you see, Your Majesty, I think that if we put up a notice outside Dolly Clackhanger's house advertising a magic competition, we could lure her if the prize were great enough, and she'd have to bring that bucket in order to be sure to win.
The prize... The prize will be to become my chief minister.
But you haven't got any ministers, Your Majesty. You're, you're a, dictator.
A detail, Mudge. A detail. Depend upon it, she will be blinded by the thought of all that power. Now go and put up that notice.
I'll go a little later, if you don't mind, Your Majesty. I have an experiment just nearing completion.
You will go now, Mudge. Immediately. Now!
Dolly?
Queen Kak is holding a magic competition, and the winner will become Chief Minister. Well, delightful. Think of all the lovely laws one could make, like outlawing sheep. Oiler, drive to Slee City immediately. so I don't want to hear a single word from any of you while we're there. Is that clear?
Yes, Dolly!
Yes, Dolly. Oh, Miss Clackhanger, Her Majesty was hoping you could come. She's heard so much about you.
Oh, well, I
See, Dolly? Queen Kak herself has heard of you.
Be quiet, Sploot.
Dolly Clackhanger, Your Majesty.
Miss Clackhanger, I'm delighted to meet you. Charmed, I'm sure, Your Majesty. Quite charmed. I hear you have some interesting methods. Oh, well, I'll do my humble best, Your Majesty. My humble. I'm sure you'll do.
Perhaps you'd like to give Her Majesty a demonstration of your magic, a rabbit out of a hat, possibly, or something similar.
Oh, I'd be honoured, Your Majesty. Honoured. Get after him! Get after him!
About in that lorry forever. Hey, they're gaining on us. Pedal faster. I can't. All right, don't panic. I'll chuck something out that will stop them.
Be Chief Minister now then, Dolly.
bucket is responsible for this. I want vengeance. Vengeance! Mudge!
And so Mudge's thousands of failed experiments finally blow a huge hole in the planet. Slee's city slides into the crater, and Stiltsville and its surrounding countryside are left suspended above. Goodness knows what the mayor will have to say about all this.
That bucket is obviously a lot more powerful than it looks. And if I can get hold of it again, I could use it to rescue Her Majesty, who will be very, very grateful. Then we'll see who'll be Chief Minister.
You're going to have to watch out for yourself now, Bimble.
Why?
Because Queen Kak will blame you for all this.
Me?
Of course. You and the bucket.
But it wasn't my fault.
Well, she doesn't know that, does she?
Look out. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Blodge.
Hello, Bimble. You hear them rumbling and banging noises, Bimble?
Well, yes,
They
I...
say that we're Slee's city and all blowing up and falling into a crater.
And Queen Kak with it.
Good riddance too.
Yeah, last we seen of Her Miserable Majesty.
That's what they think.
His head was covered ear to ear. In a pail he somehow stuck it, and his plea was clear to me. Free me from this bucket. I could not foresee what fate had planned for me. How could I tell a wishing well is what this pail would be? So I stepped up to show my stuff, pushed and pulled and nearly struck it.